Do it, girl. You got this. You got this.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. Loyalty's got more rampies inside my DNA. I got power.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, hey girl, my name is Maya, aka MaiohMaiya, and if you're a returning, hey girl, hey. The first thing I want to talk about is the topic of what if. What if happens to come to mind to me for a lot of reasons. I am very doubtful when it comes to me aligning myself with my purpose and my calling, and I know I'm not the only one. Especially with this post-COVID life, it's kind of hard to find like encouragement to see or towards what exactly we thought we were aiming to do and who we were aiming to become and what we're trying to do with ourselves and our lives, etc. It is so difficult these days. It's a daunting topic, but it is so necessary because it's so real. It's happening every day. So the first thing I want to touch on is, regardless of what you think you should be doing or who you should become or what you're trying to accomplish, God sees the bigger picture. And I had a conversation with him where he actually told me this. And it's mainly because I am going after certain things where I just see that there are certain steps I gotta take and I gotta step strategically in order to get there. But there are certain things that come my way where I have absolutely no idea why it came my way. I have no reason why I met this person. I have no reason as to why I went to this certain place, why I'm doing this certain thing. And ultimately, it's kind of like we don't really know exactly what we're set out to do in this life. We just kind of have an idea of what interests us and we try to take steps necessary to move in that direction. And it's kind of like, we're not the creators, bruh. God is. You try to do what you think is best and necessary for your life. And yes, granted, some people are meant to be doctors, so they do what they need to do in order to step into the direction of becoming a doctor. But what if God comes in this situation and literally redirects you? Then what? It's like, it's all my work been in vain? And it's difficult and it's like so frustrating because you've done all that you can to become all that you think you should be, and that's not it. So I've been having this struggle with God recently with just like, sir, what are we doing here? The scripture that God brought to my attention is from the book of Esther. Now, Esther, if you guys don't know, Esther is a book in the Bible based on a woman who was a Jew. I don't want to get into specifics because I am not that knowledgeable on it, but I do know that Esther was a Jew and she happened to come to a situation where she became queen. The king was looking for a mate and literally he had women lined up and was testing them out and what have you to see who was his next best miss thing. And Esther went ahead and went forth with it and she happened to be chosen. Mind you, the king did not like Jews, but Esther was put in the position. Okay, go Esther. So Esther's family member Mordecai came to her and says, hey, I don't know if you know it, but the king's trying to annihilate all the Jews. And she's like, I can't say anything about it because if I raise my hand, if I say anything to him, he'll kill me. Literally, her family member says to her, what if you were made to be a queen for a time like this? What if you were placed in the situation for a time like this? What if you came across that person for a time like this? What if that opportunity came to you for a time like this? What if God took something away from you for a time like this? Y'all, it gets deep. It gets so powerful. So the first topic I want to talk about as in correlation to this is stepping into your assignment, man. For Esther, it was stepping into the assignment of being a queen. Esther came from a background where she didn't have much, she didn't know much. She didn't know she was gonna become a queen. Her background was not based on royalty and hierarchy, but she was placed in a position to make a change and make a movement and to represent God. And for you guys as well as me, we have to step into our assignment no matter what that is. So God is very strategic. He plans certain things within your life, and like I mentioned before, makes you come across certain people and situations so that you can align yourself with his ultimate will. And the thing is, if you don't know exactly how to go about that, one thing I tried to do in college, and it actually worked for me, so I pray that it works for you as well. In everything that I did, I asked God, is this what you want me to do? For example, me eating. In college, I was eating like crap. But when I asked myself, I'm like, would God want me to eat that? I'm trying to align myself, and it happens within the mundane, y'all. Will God want me to put this shirt on? Is it too revealing? You get what I'm saying? Is it gonna represent me in the way I wanted to represent me in? Would he approve of it? Would God want me to eat that? Would it make me fat? Would it make me lose weight? How would he go about telling me to nourish myself? You get what I'm saying? It's just in every little thing. It's the mundane. Regardless of what God places within your life, he wants you to step into your assignment without doubt, without fear, without the what ifs, without the question marks, without the double-mindedness. Just step into it, because what if it came across your way for a time like this? And this may not even be right now in this very moment, but once you approach that situation and you look back, it's gonna all make sense, baby. There have been several, I don't even want to say several, various assignments that I have missed being scared, y'all. It's not cute. So I'll tell you this, if I'm being transparent, I could have been a producer on a show that won an Emmy. I could have lived in Atlanta, Georgia. I could have lived in Los Angeles, California, and been the assistant of a very prominent person. I could have had an apartment in New York City and been running around the city like mad, but I didn't think it was right for me at the time. When I really look back onto the situation and I dig deep, I was scared. I didn't take the opportunity. I didn't go forward with it. I just said, nope, doesn't look familiar, no. And that caused me a lot of pain and strife throughout the years, because as I see my peers who actually said yes to God, they stepped forward in their assignment and man, they flourished. And one thing that sucks, being held back or feeling like you missed out. Ultimately, God's gonna pick you up, you know, gather you together and bring you to where you need to be. But in that moment when he tell you let's go, the best thing you can say is, here I am. Because honey, I'm living proof. I am living proof of what it's like to say no. Step into it and say yes. You just never know. Okay, so the main thing of when God places you in assignment, you gotta put in the work. If God presents an opportunity to you and you just sit on it and you don't do anything with the talents, the times, the people, the resources that he's provided you with, he's not gonna give you nothing else. There's another story in the Bible where it talks about the talents, and God had 3 different individuals who he gave something to, and he expected them to multiply it and bring something back to him. And there were only 2 out of the 3 that brought something back, and the one that didn't do it did not do it based on fear, because he said, I was scared. God took away the time, God took away the talent, and told him, hey, you're banished. You didn't do anything that you were supposed to do with what I gave you. If you feel like you can't do it, look around and see what you have and use it. Whatever it is, make it happen. Step into your assignment, and you gotta fulfill your duties. We all have to. Even I have to. Stop asking yourself what if. Stop doubting, stop fearing, stop second guessing. Do it, girl.
No, do it right now.
You got this. You got this. I want all of us to step into our purposes all 2021. When things arise, opportunities, situations, occurrences, meeting new people, when things like that arise, I want us to take it in full stride, step towards it. Because what if it all works out? What if we were meant to meet that person? What if we were meant to be at that certain place at that certain time doing that certain thing? You just never know. I'm getting excited talking about it. What if? Ask yourself, why not me? If you're wondering whether you're enough, if you're wondering if you're the right person for that role or that topic or that job or that opportunity, or girl, why not you? Why not me? And on that note, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys like and subscribe to this channel. Comment below. Tell me what opportunities have come your way that you're thinking about taking on. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time.
Like